Hi Taurus, I'm Ronique and welcome to Scorpio Soul Time. I hope you all are doing well. Welcome to this Pluto moving into Aquarius tarot reading. This is where we're going to look at the astrological energies that you all will be working with. This is a really important time as Pluto has been in the sign of Capricorn for the last 15 years. We literally had Pluto in Aquarius for about 3 to 4 months last year between March and June of 2023. And this is going to be an interesting time because many of us are going to be seeing some big advancements with technology, with AI, with thinking outside of the box, with advancements. But it's also going to be an interesting time because Aquarius does rule rebellion. So be prepared for those type of energies as well. But before we get into it, Taurus, I want to thank you for your likes, subscribes, and comments. Thanks for giving my videos a thumbs up. It lets me know these readings are resonating with you. I also wanted to let you know I do offer personal tarot readings. It's kind of crazy for me to say that now because for the last 4 years of having my channel, people have asked me and I've said, no, I really don't have time. But now I have a new prosperous new life here as I have left my old way of thinking and my old job. And now I am doing this full time as well as some other ventures on Scorpio Soul Time. So feel free to look at the link below. All right, Taurus, let's get right into it. We are going to look at the energies you're working with as well as pull a card from the previous Pluto entering Aquarius to see what energy you are working with or possibly what themes could come up, okay? Now, this does all occur on January 20th, 2024, and Pluto will go back into Capricorn around September 2nd. We'll stay there for a few months, and then November 19th, Pluto will stay in Aquarius for the next 20 years. All right, Taurus, let's see what Spirit has for you. You have the Star card. There you go, Aquarius energy in reverse there. The Chariot, Cancer energy there in reverse. 2 of Cups in the upright. And lastly, the 3 of Cups in the reverse. So I do think it's very interesting. I will say that most of the fixed signs, you all, Leo, let me try to get all of them right. You all, Aquarius, Leo, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, you all know the 4 fixed signs. So the 4 fixed signs literally are going to be the signs that probably feel this connection with this Pluto and Aquarius. So don't be surprised if I think that Star card, even that Chariot card with the Cancerian energy, I think is tied in because we're moving on from Capricorn, who sits across from Cancer. So I do think that many of the signs are going to be feeling this energy. Now let's go ahead and pull a card that represents where you left off with Pluto and Aquarius back in 2023. And you do have the Page of Swords in reverse. And the Page of Swords in reverse does suggest that there has been some young energy, possibly some information that found you last year that possibly you didn't act on. Possibly the information that you received was only partial. You didn't receive all of the facts to be able to make like a clear decision. And to me, it seems like as you move through this Pluto and Aquarius time, think through if there are ideas, brand new thoughts, brand new ideas that come to you that maybe you were afraid to act on, or like I said, you didn't have enough information. I do think this Pluto and Aquarius could bring some type of opportunities, some new information for you that you didn't have before. So really keep that in mind as you move through this period. All right, Taurus, let's go ahead and pull an overarching theme card. Where is it that Taurus needs some extra guidance and information for this Pluto moving through Aquarius? Your cards today are not that easy to shuffle, which means there's a lot of information going on. And there falls the card. It fell on the floor. Let me get it. Man, Spirit really wanted you to have this card. 8 of Fire. Of course, it had to be a fire card, right? So 8 of Fire says, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. Many things happening at once. Oh my goodness. So you can see that that picture is just insanely beautiful, of all of these different like rockets of desire basically shooting off there. So Taurus, if you have had delays, if you have felt like you've been trying to get something moving, if you've been trying to look for a job, if you've been trying to find a spouse or a friend, or if you have been trying to get a project off the ground, there is going to be no more delays. And it's almost going to be like you have so much going on that you're going to have to take a pause. You're going to have to figure out how to prioritize your time, how to still make time for yourself. And I do think that whatever this was back in March and June of 2023, that was a delay, like I was saying, that is no longer. The information is coming through. You're meeting new people, new opportunities are coming in, and it's just a matter of you choosing which ones you want to act on and which ones you want to prioritize, okay? Whew, that's a lot of energy. I think it's interesting that literally like flew out of the deck, and it's almost like symbolizing what that Eight of Fire is. Lots of movement, right? Okay, Taurus, so you have the Star card and the Chariot, both major arcana cards. This is some type of movement, but possibly stifled movement. And I think this is interesting since you just got that Eight of Fire. So there is this tendency, I do believe, Taurus, that you all are going to have to really check your energy. You're going to have to figure out, where is it that you've been having like a lot of start and stopping? Where is it that you need to direct your energy into a more positive space? I do think some of you have been going through analysis paralysis and almost overthinking what you've been doing. And Spirit is telling you, as you move into this Pluto and Aquarius, it's time to kind of take that burden off your mind, like get out of that box that you've been thinking of. Now the world is your oyster. You just need to prioritize what it is you want so that you can get this Chariot moving again. And I do feel like you feel like there's been a lack of control possibly in the past, but I do believe that this year, this could be the breakthrough moment, Taurus, that you all have, that you're now feeling like you're back on track again. With this Two of Cups and Three of Cups, this is like a progression feeling. So for many of you all, working with groups, working with a partner, possibly working with family, colleagues, there's some type of movement here around where is it that you put your energy. Remember, Aquarius is that sign of community, groups, working with people for the highest good. And so you could be forming new relationships, new friendships. You could be joining some type of charity work or joining some type of group effort. This is a political year here in the US, and I usually try to keep politics out of it, but I do think that that's going to play a major role this year with that Pluto and Aquarius in the US elections. And I think that where I'm going with that is, I think that Three of Cups and Two of Cups, many of you all who have a more maybe political side to you, who want to form like-minded groups, just make sure it's for the higher good and not, bashing the other group. But I definitely feel like there's some type of connection here amongst those of you who like to get together with like-minded people, maybe over a hobby, maybe over a sport. There is definitely that connection this year. So I think you are going to have a lot of different opportunities this year, Taurus, to really do something big. And I feel like this Eight of Fire is reminding you, you have the group perspective. You also have the almost like the work perspective, but you also have, where is it that you're trying to move something forward in a positive way? And I think, Taurus, if you can wrap your head around that, I do think you're going to have a great year. I do think that for many of you all, surprise opportunities are going to come, as Uranus in Taurus does move direct at the end of January. So by the time we get into February, all planets direct. Be prepared for that Eight of Fire, because I think you all are going to definitely feel it, okay? All right, Taurus, I hope this was helpful for you. Do take a look at your sun, moon, and rising signs. And like I said, if you want a personal tarot reading based off of your astrology, take a look at the description below, and I'll talk to you later.